What's going on, rock stars? Are we live? Let me know that you can see me. There we go. What's going on, rock stars? Welcome back to another episode of The 1% Life. I'm your host, peak performance coach and trainer, Joanie Dillon. Man, today we are talking about the, the number one superhuman power, I think that's what I called it, to manifest your dreams. And it's the most underutilized, underknown even superhuman power to manifest your dreams. And what that is specifically is utilizing your subconscious. And what do I mean by that? And why is it so often missed? And when you're going about creating your dreams? Oh my God. Okay, so let me just tell you what's going on. Get into this. I'm sitting in, some of you are like, where are you? In a dark dungeon? It's not your normal podcasting studio. And of course it's not. I'm actually out here in Montana, in just outside of Bozeman, Montana. Flew out this morning to finish off this coast to coast trip from Georgia to Seattle. And I had to fly back home for a few days last week, and I just didn't feel right not finishing the trip. So I flew back out here and Bozeman for a few days out to Missoula, and then going to work our way over to Seattle in the next couple days. So super fun finishing out the coast to coast trip. And I wanted to come in here and talk to you about what I believe is just the most underutilized superhuman power when it comes to manifesting your dreams. See, here's what's going on right now. There's so much uncertainty in the world right now, right? So much uncertainty, yet can you find certainty amidst the uncertainty? And I believe that you can. I believe that you can. And the challenge becomes, how do you align your vision for what you want to manifest and actually make sure that happens amidst all the uncertainty? And here's how you do it. You utilize the power of your subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind is that superhuman power that is so underutilized, so under talked about, yet it is the number one tool, component, power that you have to achieve your goals and dreams. And one of the things that I teach in our upcoming Create Your 1% Life challenge that's coming up in just a few days is I talk about the difference between your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. See, your conscious mind is your goal setter. That's the part of your mind that consciously says, well, here's what I want to create in my life, and here's the goals that I want to achieve. For example, tomorrow, my partner and I are going to link up with a real estate agent here in go explore some properties out in this town called Ennis, Montana. So we can talk about building our dream of a retreat center and a permaculture farm and a biohacking compound and all of the things that we want to create at this retreat center. And so that's the conscious part of our mind, right? That's the part that says, this is what specifically we want to do. And why is it so many of our dreams go unfulfilled? Well, the reason they go unfulfilled is because that conscious part of our mind that wants to create the dream, that has the vision, that has the goal, the intention, and all the belief behind it consciously, is actually out of alignment or incongruent with that part of our mind that actually achieves our goals. And that's your subconscious. See, if your subconscious mind is it's not aligned with your conscious vision and dreams, what often happens is that you can sabotage, and you do self-sabotage. And this happens very often. So why is it that people, for example, go to the gym the first of the year, they're like, oh, I'm going to lose all this weight. I want to go out there and, I'm going to get fit. And that lasts about 3 days, right? So maybe for you, it's a little bit longer. Well, the reason for that is that their subconscious belief systems are misaligned with their actual conscious intentions of losing the weight. They're like, oh, but if you do this, you never follow through with anything, for example, right? Or maybe their story, is that the last time you lost weight you gained it right back, or you're never able to finish on the thing that you believe that you can do. So whatever the story is, sometimes our subconscious mind, for whatever reason, will self-sabotage us. So we have to make sure that if we are going to actually achieve our goals, that we not only go about it from a conscious mind perspective, also begin to create that alignment or that congruency with your subconscious mind. And one of the ways that I teach how to do this is to actually utilize a timeline, and which is how your subconscious mind stores time, is through a timeline in particular, where we will put and drop in your future goal that you have into your future timeline. And that's one way to create congruency with your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, so it begins to really believe and buy in to the manifestation of that goal. And other ways to do it is to, to really begin to practice visualization, so that your subconscious mind, it doesn't know the difference between fantasy and reality. It does not know the difference. So when it begins to see the thing over and over and over, and you attach that to feeling, well, then it will make it manifest, right? It will become your reality. So I want you to think about the goals that you have for your life right now, and how congruent are you with them? You want it constantly, but are there any doubts that are coming up? Are there any uncertainties? Or are there any belief systems that may not be totally in alignment with that? And if there are, I encourage you to begin to look at what specifically those are, and how can you reframe that belief, right? Reframe that belief. So let me give you an example. Well, if I believed that I wanted to create this retreat center, but it would take away time from me building my business, well, then do you believe that I'm going to actually create the retreat center? No, it's not. I'm not going to be able to do it, because there's an underlying belief where my subconscious mind's not in alignment with my conscious mind. So what I would recommend, if this were you, or let's just talk about me, is to say, okay, well, how do I build the retreat center with it supporting my business, right? How can I build the retreat center while I build my business? So, and some people say without it affecting, right, your business. So you want to just say the thing that's coming up, well, yeah, if I do this, then that's going to happen. Well, how do I do it without that thing happening? And start getting creative in that way. And the more you begin to buy into the story, the more congruency you begin to have. And ultimately, that's where you actually begin to create the life of your dreams, is when you create congruency with your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. So rock stars, another important thing I want to just leave you with when it comes to congruency with your subconscious mind and creating and manifesting the life of your dreams is speaking that into existence in the present tense. Oftentimes what people do is they put their goals in the future. I will achieve this. At someday, this will happen. And the subconscious mind does not know, like, if we continue to put something into the future, what it will do is continue to push it out into the future and not manifest it into reality, right? Because it will say, oh, someday you'll get there. Someday this will happen 5 years from now. So we always want to speak our goals as if now, in the present tense. It's so, so, so important. And the other thing people do is they put their goals in the past tense. I have achieved, right? And so we really want to speak to our subconscious mind, because that's the part of our mind that's the goal getter, in a way that it knows that it is happening now. So speak in present tense. I am achieving. I am selling. I am writing. Those are really powerful language tools, because the subconscious mind takes everything literally. So I wanted to give you a couple hints on, just the superhuman power is your subconscious mind, and way too few of people leverage that power. And so they're approaching their goal achieve process all wrong, from the part of their mind that has nothing to do with that part that actually creates it, achieves it, and attains the goal, the dream, the vision for them. So what can you begin to do right now to increase the alignment, the congruency with your subconscious mind, with your conscious desires and goals and dreams in your life? Hope that helps you and gives you a tip, Rockstar, on how you can begin to manifest life of your dreams. And if you are interested in joining us in a 10-day journey, a 10-day experience called the Create Your 1% Life Challenge. We have a challenge coming up very soon. Go and check it out, the1percentlife.com/start. It's the number 1percentlife.com/start. And we hope to see you in there, where we'll really dive in what it means to have clarity and vision, and get you clear on your vision for the next year of your life, as well as what we're going to do something super fun this time, talk about your perfect day. That's right. What would it be like to live out your perfect day? Wow, how cool is that? Have you ever thought about that? And if you haven't, join us, because I promise you it will change your world when you begin to manifest the life of your dream through what you really want to create and wake up to and do from the moment you wake up throughout your day until you go to bed at night. Where in the world you are, what specifically you're doing, who you're with, and all the vibes and feels that come along with it. So we're going to do that on the very first day of the challenge, as part of our first day's training. And man, it's going to change your world. All right, rock stars, we hope to see you inside the challenge, the1percentlife.com/start. And we'll see you there. If you got value from today's episode, tag somebody below who needs to hear this, share this. And if you're listening to us on one of our podcasting platforms, please leave us a rating if you enjoyed this and got value, and a review. Till next time, rock stars, get out there, change some lives today, and be truly unstoppable. Peace.